Taking the art walk to another level in downtown Seattle next month, you'll be able to view a 2.5-mile stretch of the city through an entire different lens. Literally, Future Arts Way is using augmented reality to turn what you see into works of art. To learn more about this, we're joined by event founders Julia Brooke and an artist whose work will be featured, Valerie Seagrass. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
How are you guys feeling right now? This is exciting work.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. We're turning 5 years old next month, and this project has been many years in the making, and it's been exciting to bring in many different artists, community members, and bring Future Arts to not only Seattle, but the World Cup audiences.
Yes.
So,
and this is a big deal for those of us who maybe aren't as familiar, those of us watching. What are you guys doing different? What's the secret sauce here?
Oh gosh, so we were founded 5 years ago, a group of women and other folks, and our goal is to bring technology to the community through the arts. So it's really, you know, a matter of Seattle has a rich background in culture and music and in so many different stories, and we also have a huge technology boom. So how can we use that technology to really tell the story of us and make that shine, especially in the world's eye?
Yeah.
And Valerie's been amazing in helping us shine a light on the history and the futures, if you want to.
Absolutely. That's my next question. Valerie, talk about your artwork and the significance and the role it plays, and why does it mean so much to you?
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm a Muckleshoot tribal member. My family village site is Zeedzalalij, which is Pioneer Square, the downtown area. And for several years now, I've worked on the waterfront redesign in several capacities, helping to think through strategic plantings. I'm a plant geek. I just was, you know, stumbling around the woods at St. Edward's Park all day, so came down here. But I think it's an opportunity to yet again like breathe life into what looks like a very like brick and concrete, you know, landscape, and help bring people back to what the lands looked like, the living ecology that has always been Seattle. And because I'm a plant geek, my art piece is really focused on salmonberry and the teachings of salmonberry and how it helps. It's an environmental indicator, and it reminds us to be connected. And I can't think of a better message when we're inviting people from all over the world to get connected.
What do you hope people take away? What do you hope their feeling is when they come and possibly get to experience this trek and this passage in time? Julia, I'll start with you, and then Valerie, you can jump in.
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, we are on our phones every day, every second, using it for various things, and we hope that the phone and the things you see through the phone connect you back to the stories that are important around us. And you know, we're calling it this other earth. We're creating an earth that's there, and we're highlighting stories of the land. And so we hope folks really reclaim this phone and look at the world around them in a different way through the phone, and want to go outside and want to connect to each other with and through technology. Augmented reality is still very new, so it's a way to use that tool to connect to each other and to connect to our stories.
Yeah, I think it's incredible how you can, we're always looking at our phones, and we have to meet people where they're at. And it's an opportunity to just swing the door open and help them get inspired and think in new ways about the landscape and the world that we live in. And that really is, you know, what is so exciting about the project.
I feel like this is kind of using technology for good, right?
Yes.
At least we hope someone can get something out of that, right? Okay, so I hear you guys have a little sneak preview of Saturday. Can you tell us what it will be like?
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna walk through with the technology team. We have 36 different stops.
Wow.
They're also at businesses, so we're highlighting small businesses and businesses of different communities and cultures. So we're going to be testing all of the artworks. We have 17 different artworks at the different locations, and you're seeing some of them on screen. They're still in progress, so you know, we're launching early June as the finals, but it's a process to use technology in this new way. It hasn't been done this way before, and we're excited to have Seattle on the map for that.
Well, the future is here. Thank you, ladies, so much for your contributions to this art world and making Seattle a place of inclusivity. We appreciate it.